G'day everyone. Today we're going to build the Pre-Fab little barge, and we're going to enhance it to make it faster, more manoeuvrable and better looking. First thing we're going to do is select the blueprint, and we're going to place it here in the water. So this is the complete little barge, and what we'll do is we'll drive it around a little bit just to show you how slow it moves and how manoeuvrable it is. So it's not very manoeuvrable, as you can see. Turns very slowly, moves very slowly. So let's enhance this thing. First thing I like to do is just destroy all the floorboards and the little railings. And we'll take care of the driver's seat and the little platform that the driver's seat is on. We'll take the lights out, and that should give us a blank canvas to begin with. So the first area we're going to focus on is the rear thrusters. So let's destroy what's already here, and then I like to use the large thrusters, and we'll just place one on either side, and then I like to have two in the middle. So if I just snap them to the center and nudge them to the left and right, and then these are going to be set to channel 1. You can obviously set them to your own desired channels, but I like to use channel 1 for forward thrust. Now we're going to change the front thrusters. So instead of those small ones, we're going to use large thrusters. Now you want to snap these on and nudge it one to the right, and then on the other side we're going to snap it on and nudge it one to the left. And then with the channels, I like to set the left thruster to channel 2, and then in these gaps here I'm going to place a large thruster on either side, and both of these thrusters are going to be set to channel 1. So the next thing I like to do is just dress it up with a little bit of colour, and I do that by adding flooring. I often use black flooring and white flooring. You can pick whatever colours you have access to and whatever suits your taste, but for this build we'll just use white. And basically what we're going to do is just cover the entire floor area, and you'll see I kind of change my mind here and there on how I'm going to lay it out. There's obviously no right or wrong way to do this, it's just down to personal preference. I'm going to show you the way that I do it, and if you want to do it that way you can. If you want to do it a different way, feel free. Now I also like to add a bit more shape to this boat by using platform bumper 1. It just gives it a little bit more of a pointy nose on the front, and then I just put a small piece of flooring on there just to sort of match it to the rest of the ship. The next thing I'm going to do is put some railings along the edge, so pretty much the same design as what was there originally. Except for this time it's on top of the flooring. For the back of the boat I like to dress it up with some of the vehicle parts. So these fenders down here come in pretty handy for decoration. So what we'll do is we'll put down a black piece of flooring, and then on top of that we're going to go and get the left and right fenders, and we're just going to leave a 2 stud gap between the two, just like that. And then I like to go and get some lighting. The one that I prefer is in furniture lighting, and then if we scroll up here, this is the one I like, and I like to face it outwards. Now the next stage here is to build a second layer of flooring just to cover those gaps on the sides and give us somewhere to place our seat. So we're going to use some black flooring here from the Durburger set, and we're just going to place it across those gaps like so. Same on the other side, and then I'm going to do some across the middle here, but place it forward a bit more than the other 2 squares. Again, you can kind of lay this out however you like. And then on top of this little section we're going to put a driver's seat. And that's pretty much the build complete. You can obviously add lights to it and things like that, but as you can see, we're going to give it a test run, and it's obviously much quicker. It steers a lot better. So it's a much more manoeuvrable boat than what we had originally. Much handier for exploring the Lost Isles, especially these sort of areas where there's treasure chests everywhere. And it also acts a little bit like a hovercraft because we can go up and over little bits of land. So any sandbars that might be in your way, you can usually just go straight up and over them to get to the next body of water. And we'll do it again here. So as you can see, thrusters are off, and if we turn them back on, it just glides across the surface. Doesn't damage the vehicle at all. Nice and easy. And then we can continue exploring. Gotta love that glitch. And that's it for our upgraded prefab little barge. Now please leave any feedback for me in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you've hung around with me for this long. Thanks for watching.